stop looking at chat for a second. So, break here, 40 minutes. Okay. All right, so hello to whoever's watching this. I'm Prolix. This is my submission for Midwest Speedfest 2018. I'm going to do 2 worlds any percent again, if you'll have me. And I don't ascribe to the whole, that we have to give 1 run to everyone who submits or anything like that. So don't worry if you want to cut this, no problem. But it's only like a 5-minute estimate, so I figure we've got a PC block anyway. Can fit this in really quickly. It's funny. It's kind of a meme run, and there you go. So get into it without too much further ado, so I keep this short. All right, so coming up, I'll start the game. We start time when we skip the initial cutscene here, and right away I'm going to go for a dungeon skip, and got it. So that door locks momentarily after you begin the game. But you can open it before the game gives you your first quest. It's like a scripting thing where the game loads in and then it gives you a quest to kill everything in that dungeon, which is only like 2 guys. It's a 1-room dungeon. But when it gives you that quest, it locks the door. So if you turn around immediately and just try to open it, you get through. The only other thing I did there was open my inventory and swap my sword out for my bow, because other people who have ran this have found out that the bow is easier to aggro the boss with versus your other move at the start is fireball, your other ranged move. And obviously hitting him from range is quicker than a sword swing. And fence skip, got it. Okay, sorry, hype part of the run. So we have some fog today too. This is the dynamic weather features of this game. So I'm just going to pull the bow out here, aim at that speck out there in the fog. That's the end boss. Because I shoot him, he gets pissed at me, of course. We talk to this guy just so he leaves us alone. Skip through that while the end boss run towards me. I hug this rock by the townspeople and, hey, excuse me, sir, have you heard of any fireballs in the forecast today? Or, oh my god! Oh, okay, so the end boss smokes you quite handily, but because I was standing near some townspeople, his fireball also damages them, and then they all get upset with him. So now the whole town aggroes against him, and this is actually really good positioning. They're kind of, unfortunately, he's kind of, sorry, you can see the frame rate of this game is not perfect, but it's best if they pin him against that fence there, because the fence doesn't move, obviously. Oh, wow, this is so good. And time! We got the sub 2, baby, on the recording for my submission. Awesome. That's great. That's a new PB for me.
One day you will see the
so there you go. The game is just, in version 1.0, they patched this out. But it's really easy to beat because you can just kind of cheese it like that. They're like, hey, let's put the final boss in the first town in the game, and let's make the win condition killing the final boss. What could possibly go wrong? And then, of course, you have to let the credits play out to see this cutscene.
That took a long time.
Oh, come on, Kira. Okay, our sister Kira. She gives us a hard time every time. Anyway, there you go. That is 2 worlds, any percent. A lot of stuff can go wrong. You might stand in the wrong spot near that rock, and he won't throw a fireball at you. You have to re-aggro him. There might not be any townspeople around because they're random spawns and their pathing is random. Things like that. But when it all comes together, you see a run like that. If it doesn't come together, I have to reset and try again. So that's why I estimate about 5 minutes for this. Might as well have enough time for 2 runs. Just in case one of them goes wrong. So, 2 resets for 2 worlds. It fits. And that's all for me. Thanks so much for watching and for considering my game for the marathon. Thanks. Catch you later. And break.